Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from Arizona. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Travel like I'm gone, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out to Baltimore, they landed in France.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Smith. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and
8. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
This pass rush continues to get home at this rate. This is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing right away, it's May. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Los Angeles.
Now the holder of the state rushing record as a threat here in Arizona, it's Bijan Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
On 1st down, it's Robinson, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Allen. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll motion over Thielen. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Chris Boswell on for the point after. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Returning is Igbenogany. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Allen now off the bootleg. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2nd and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Allen. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Rams' 24-yard line.
One quarter in the books. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it. Second down and 2. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Ayuk with it on the left side.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and 4. Operating out of the gun. Here comes Allen. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he's in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Cardinals will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Off the play fake. Here's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Divine Diablo in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
It is third and long. Here's May. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Back Back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. Taken in at the 8. And that's good work on this return as he brings it past the 25. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Allen working from the pistol. Here's a short one. He's got Strain. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here is Allen. This one caught left side, that's Strain. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
To throw on first down is May. Throw right side to Olave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Set to go now on first and 10. And here's Bijan. He's to the 10. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Rams. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Rams will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Cardinals 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Returning is Igbenogany. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and short. And here is May. Forced to his right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
A 47-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams to tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
To Brandon Ayuk. 10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the Rams' 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down. A 1st down on a gain of 11.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm a switch team.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Madden. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going. It's May. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have the Rams first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's left side, that's the tight end, McBride. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Robinson is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Los Angeles.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of
That is catch number 60 for the season.
First down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open right side, that strains the tight end. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. One more time going up top with Allen. Oh, he couldn't set it deep, but he completes it anyway. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard
To throw again, it's Allen. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing again, it's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Brendan Strange. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action with May. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run with Robinson.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on second down. May. To the goal line and in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. There's that man again, another catch.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Allen now on second down. This one is complete in Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's complete to Swift. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. Escaping to his left. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Allen going to throw again. Out quickly here to Pickens. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's second and 10. To the air once more is Allen. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Allen to throw again. On the run to the right. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. George Pickens. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
May to throw on second down. Now a screen will be set up for Robinson, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's May. A short one here, caught by McBride. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get the victory away from home in the division.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree.
Here we go, here we go. Rocco 80.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Locked in. Ball hard. Shopping. Nikki B. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like hope. 4 a.m. and I know which girl I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. Where you at? Where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't now just spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hunt our own friends. Only live once, so we let what defines my name? What defines my name?
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
I'm playing shows on outside of Las Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. Said man pointing that fan at me. And I'll be good. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in.
lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? No, you want to see more, but you only see soul. Life can slow you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bit.
I just want to rock. Party on ya.
Here we go, set. Rocco leading.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you
Project X.
This ain't what you This ain't what you 1600 block.
Go. Check out. And hut.
Zombie.
Let's go now.
Zombie. Zombie Nation. Zombie. Zombie. Zombie.
Ready? Ready.
Zombie Nation.
Set up. Ready, ready. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Ready? Hut, hut.
Zombie. 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 Zombie Nation. Zombie. 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 Nation.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us head, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. daddy's couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Son of a gun, paid for all I've done. Well, that get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right there at the end.
It's pretty boring in this existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the dreams. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... Poses. You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming.
They're right here. Wait, two, hut. Get set. Up.
Run it down.
Hey, get set.
The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to hit that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch at the pain that's here, man. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping in that we met from the air. We went from running in with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the first in the line that be making and bobbing and that she ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the driving the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down. I know it right. All my people now. Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute they shut it down. There's no rush to shut it down. Work the barrel, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah. Nothing that come up. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up, then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my brother. What are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work and I want it. Find me with people I'm on it, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, dog. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a trait that they're giving it. You know it never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting the day. But we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Yeah.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh, my wounds are looking eyes. We had 4 crimes just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I got my head shaved by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Inside each eye. promise you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV with...
You wanted something to say, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train. You keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Chasing me all night and then sleeping till.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a T.
707, no calling. We in Miami and we ballin'. See the dollar pull up, we be mobbing. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
There's not a guy on the field today who doesn't want to play his best football on one of the biggest stages. But in particular, this QB, he was on fire a week ago with 3 touchdowns, and he knows an effort like that again will put him in the conference title game.
At the 36-yard line.
Time quarterback run here. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Third and just 2 to go.
Third down and 2.
Go.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. But will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Go ahead.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Has a man on target to Thornton. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Chargers 40-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Tagovailoa to throw on fourth down. Waddle makes the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So they find a way to get it done against the odds. That's 11 on 4th and 10. That's going to keep the drive moving. Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29. Here's Tagovailoa again. Rolling out to his left. That's for Waddle again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go ahead.
Here's Tua again. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane. Here's a design run. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under him on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Willie Cooker with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. The 30-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Johnson finds the football complete. So he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Harris gets it on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Tagovailoa is hit, the ball is out, and it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, defenders today are... Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
They give to Harris from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Dolphins.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Chargers first down.
From the gun, they go with Harris. Running in the red zone. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. To his wide out. It's a screen. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd down. They need 7. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Their defensively.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. Brings it in at the 12. Inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here, start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Harris once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Herbert from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. We'll go with a design keeper. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. J.K. Scott on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's at to punt and sends this flying. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Going play action, Tagovailoa vacates quickly left side. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it up. Oh man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, brother. It's gonna be okay. 1st and 10, Herbert. That's Harris on the right side. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Chargers.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Herbert now.
6-yard line.
And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Matt Cocky with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, we all know, Brock, some teams like to split up kick and punt return duties between a couple of guys, but others have players so good they've got to use them as both. And we've seen that here. A kick return now to match his big punt return from earlier.
And honestly, Kate, I think that first return led to this one, right? Success breeds success.
Yeah.
Same approach, same mindset, and those guys blocking for him know if they just hold up and do their job, big things can follow.
And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far, but this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
So a 2-score game here at the... No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Hill now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Complete to Raymond. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Achan running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Tua now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. Offside, it's pulled in by Waddle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They see 4th down. Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit. This is going to be Riley Patterson to do the honors. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick by Patterson is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Jump off caught by his back. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They bring Johnston in motion. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Could make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. And it sets up second down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's going to be caught by his running back Harris. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Put a receiver in motion right. On third down, Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Running behind center with Harris. He manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Kappa.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chargers football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going.
Set. Go.
Herbert on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
Chargers, 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. On 1st down, they're going to start out with A.J. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
10 at the 44-yard line. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. I can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Tua off the play fake. Buying some time left. He can run it. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And with where that punt stuck them, Bronk, this is going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. First and 10, give to Harris. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
He's got Fitzpatrick on the tackle.
He'll hang on to it on the second down option. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
And the Chargers.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, bro. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on second down. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now Herbert again. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Quite the drive they've had, Bronk, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Throwing now. He's on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Now toss it to Harris. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Harris. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Chargers
first and 10. Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
16 more yards. And the Chargers.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 4. It's now
Herbert from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line to gain.
That's the gain of 5.
To throw. Making the call himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First down.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Najee takes this one. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Chargers 28.
So down inside the final minutes, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Dolphins are all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay.
Right spot.